Hello friends, welcome to my channel TechPiece_home. In today's topic, we will see some related functions. How we can use some functions, some if functions, and some if function, right? So let's begin. In this table, as you can see here, order date, product, quantity, sale price per piece, sales, month, age, region, and product region. There are a few questions, we will solve it. First, we need to find out total sales, right? So we will use simple sum function. There is, as you can see, parentheses number one, number two, but however, you can also select a range. So we will select a range, all the sales and press enter. The total sales is 64,450. Now, the next question is we want a region-wise sales. So each region, how much sale has been done? In Delhi, how much sale done? In Gujarat, in Haryana, Rajasthan. Let's see. Here we will use a criteria is there, so we will use SumIF function. So if there is a one criteria is there, we will use SumIF function. As you can see, parenthesis, range and the criteria, right? So range and criteria both will work simultaneously. So we need a range where we can find out this criteria we are looking for. So, and the region. Third is the sum range, right? So we need to give where is the sales and here, and we'll simply press enter. As you can see here, it gives the total sales region wise, right? Region wise. So in Delhi, there is 17,200 is the sales. So let's begin. Check it out, Delhi, and total sale is 17,200. As you have observed, we have to select cells and then we are able to identify the totals. There is a function called subtotal. This subtotal works on a filter data, which is very good. So there are multiple functions you can use. You can also use average, count, if you want count a, max, minimum, sum. So we need a sum. So every formula given a number, we will use a sum. So we can use simple 9 number is a sum number, right? Then a reference, we can give a where we want to see the total of, so we need a sales. So these range we will select and press enter. Now, in this criteria, as you can see, 17,000. So we need to check it out. Delhi 17,200. And when we filtered, press OK, you can see here, this is 17,200. So it gives a filtered data result, right? So we have filter on a Delhi. So it gives a result on the filter data, as you can see, 17,200. So very best function. This is the bonus for you guys, right? Now, next, a product wise total sale. Here, there is a one criteria. So again, we will use SumIF function. The same parenthesis where we can find the product. Product is here. We will select this range and criteria is a product. So we will again give the criteria and then sum range. Sales is the sum range our. So sales will be our sum range. We select the sales and press enter. We will apply this formula. As you can see, a blossom is a 4,314. So let's see. Select the blossom and press OK. As you can see, 4340 is the same answer which we are looking for. That's the correct one, right? So this is the two questions. Now, here the next question is how much sales done during this period? Now, here we will use some ifs functions, right? Before we go to some if functions, we will check it out here, the same criteria. The same questions we will see here. SumIFS. Total sales we want order date, right? So this is the order date between April to September. In these 6 months, how much sales has been done? So this is two criteria. We will cannot use a sum if because sum if has only one criteria. However, in this case, we will then use some ifs function. Some ifs functions you can give a multiple criteria, right? If you can see here, there is a little bit different parenthesis. Previously in sum if, we have a range, criteria, and sum range. Now in sum ifs, you can see here sum range is the first. So we'll give a sum range first. Then there is a criteria. Criteria range. What is the first criteria? That is order date. In both the condition, we need to give two type of criteria: order from and order date to. So we will select order date column. Then criteria range. Here, our first criteria is order from, right? So we will give any dates which is greater than equals to 1st April. Then, so we will mention in the inverted comma greater than equals to inverted comma close and the ampersand sign to concatenate with this date. We will freeze this date because we do not want to change. Then next criteria is order date to. So the same, we will select order date column and then order date to a criteria. So what is the criteria? This is the same we will follow. Here we want any dates between April to 30th September. So 30th September is also included, but dates beyond 30th September we do not want. So we will use less than equals to ampersand sign and we'll select a September. Press F4 and then we will simply close the parenthesis, close the car and enter. As you can see, 40,490. Here I have already applied subtotal. Let's check it out. The total sales between these dates. So April, so there is no April, so May, June, July, August, and September. We do not want beyond any dates beyond the September. So we will select this period and press OK. As you can see, 40,419 is the match. So this is the correct result, what we want, right? Let's see one more example of SumIFS, little bit more complex. How much product-wise total sales? So product-wise total sales during the above mentioned period. So we want a blossom sales during this date, right? So there are multiple criteria. First, this is product, then two more criteria from and two dates. So there are three criteria are there, and we want according to sales. Let's begin how we can do that. Sum apes. First of all, sum range. So we will select a sum range. Then criteria range 1. So our first criteria will be a product, right? So we will select the product column and give the criteria. What is the criteria? That is product, that is a flower. Then criteria range 2. So next criteria is our date, which we have followed in this. We will follow the same steps. We will select the order date, then we will give criteria. So what is the criteria? Any date above 1st April. So it includes the 1st April we need. So greater than and equals to, because we need 1st April as well. Then concatenate with the dates. This is the date. Again, order date 2. So we will select order column. Press F4. Then order date 2. So any sales beyond September 30, we do not want. We want any sales till September 30, right? So less than equals to, give ampersand sign, concatenate sign to concatenate the date, September, and close. Right? So blossom, daisy, Rose all has answers. Let's check it out. Blossom 1220. First of all, we filter a blossom. Press OK. This is 4340, but we need a date wise between April to September. So we'll select order date, right? So here we will not select October and November and February because this is not fall under this criteria. So we'll select only May to August and press OK. As you can see, 1220. Blossom has a 1220, and you can see here the answer is the same. So we have correct our conditions, right? So that's all in today's topic. Do not forget to subscribe, guys, and click on a bell icon. Thank you. Have a great day.